Hello folks, I've made it up to the north coast. Beautiful day. I'll just find a quiet spot to reflect on the practice and take on board some refreshments. It's been quite a day. Lap record time set by most classes, and everybody came home safe. Roads just opened again about 20 minutes ago. You can maybe hear the traffic in the background. It's fairly busy for a Tuesday. Big crowd, a lot of traffic. The crowds will probably double by the weekend, I'm sure, maybe triple. It's going to be a scorcher, so racing should be good, God willing, and everybody will come home safe. So next plan is I'm going to take us round for a lap on the GPZ. There'll be a lot of traffic, so we'll just be touring around, and you'll get to see sort of what the place is like when the road's open in between racing. So I'll finish my coffee and then we'll set off on our lap. So here we are, guys. This is the start finish line. Just across there you have the whole paddock and pit area. All the camper vans, caravans, hospitality unit, it's all in there. So let's set off on our lap then. Said's ready. You can see the markings on the road. There we go. Lights go green, revs are up, and you're away. This first section, it's always a bit of a squeeze, jostling for position. I heard on the radio this morning that they reported the track's in very good condition. It's been swept in the morning before each session. As you can see, all the crash barriers, curb protectors. This little section is called Primrose Hill. It's a little right left shuffle. Just coming up to York Corner, which is, as you can see from the sign, pretty much a hairpin. You're probably going to be hard on the brakes now. It's a really tight corner, so there's not much room for more than one bike. Single file. So you'll get to here and pitch it in and gas it. I think a short shift here just to get around this wee kink. Oh, that's good fun. This is Mill Road roundabout. It's really hated by the riders. It's such a fiddly wee thing. I put it in for safety reasons, but it's really tight and round. The riders enter around the right hand side, then swing back out this way. That's hard on the gas. Thought I might have seen more bikes out going around for a few laps. Couple of fellas there. New housing development, eh? How cool would that be? Looking out your bedroom window with the bikes going past. Well, you're still hard on the gas here. We're coming at the station corner. Excuse me, it's a pretty scary bend. A superbike will be approaching us at 200 miles an hour here, and you'll roll off the throttle and just pitch it in. I think the 600s can take it flat out. As you can see there, it is quite a bend. It doesn't look as bad on the television, as it's along the straight. So you get tucked in here, flat out, back up over 200 miles an hour on the superbike, and you think you're going fast, and then 2 or 3 riders come past you from the slipstream effect. It's an awesome sight, especially the helicopter shots. You get to really appreciate how much of an effect the slipstream can have. A little bit bumpy there, but the riders probably know that. The other side of the road may be slightly better, but overall that's a good surface, alright. So we're still going, we're still flat out, we're still over 200 miles an hour. I can't imagine doing 200 miles an hour along here. It would be wow, be on my bucket list. Just approaching the braking zone now. This is the next bend, University. 90-degree left hand. A bit of jostling for position here as well. We'll pick your spot and then just tip it in. You'll be hard on the gas here. Up this wee hill, it's hard to keep the front wheel down. Up over the rise brings you to Ballysally roundabout, or the magic roundabout as it's known. Again, the riders enter round the right hand side. Then they're leaning it over to the left, all the way round. Re-enter the road just there. Make sure you get a good drive. We'll slingshot you up this road, and you're back to flat out again. As you can see, the track's open for all sorts of road traffic at the minute, so it really does need a good inspection before each session for any diesel spills or anything like that, and then they sweep it as well for the dust and stones. Some of the riders were complaining in the first practice, early practice, that there were still some stones. And they're getting a hole in the radiator and holes in their screen. It's pretty scary, it'll hit you like a bullet. But as the day went on, the racing line cleaned up, and it's pretty awesome at the minute. That's Mathers. Tip it in there. Again, you probably just have to roll off on the super bikes. I'm back to flat out again. Somebody's having a barbecue. All that smoke there. Stinks. So movies, it's been attracting plenty of attention. It's not about down if you don't like people coming up to you. I don't mind. Okay, you can probably just see Port Rush in the distance. Coming up to Macroboy chicane. That's the second chicane. I forgot to mention the one up at Mathers when we passed it. It's not part of the public road. It's the same with this one, it's just off the road. It's quite a tight entry, as you can see. You can just about fit a bike in there. You're going to flick in, flick out. Again, trying to get good drive. So we're back onto the straight now, and it's all downhill. At the minute the wind's behind me, so when that's the case, you're flying down here, it can push you on past your braking marker a little bit. You end up going wide at Metropole. It's just normal tea time traffic now. Nice guy nodding. I always nod. Always have done. It's awkward when you get half a dozen or 10 bikes going past and you're trying to nod at them all, but excuse me. And we're still going straight on. Unfortunately, this lorry's spoiling our shot a bit. There's a wee car in front of him, so we'll win no races today. So just coming to Metropole corner now. I think the favoured line is on the right hand side of the road, and then you're kind of pitching it in here. If you run on, you usually go straight on. If you try and take it, you go wide. I've seen people clipping the curb over there. Assuming you get round, tuck around, short shift. Huge crowd usually up there. That brings us up the church corner. Nice, pitch it in there, hard on the gas. Up under the railway bridge. It's quite a technical section, this bit. Good. Keep forgetting there's not 6 gears. So Black Hill, difficult corner, blind apex, off camber, with a curve on that side. Once you suss that out, get through there, it's hard on the gas again. It's a nice piece of road along the coast. All the fans there pitching their spot already. I think I'll have to try and pass this car. What's the point of having a bike if you can't do that? Oh, I'm in 5th gear again. So you're almost home, almost round for your first lap. Another chicane in there. It's a tricky one. A lot of people go over the grass. Exit just here, and you're hard on the gas up Juniper. Usually tucked into the right hand side on the racing line. There's a flick left, and you have the start finish line in sight. On race day they cut through there, that's another chicane, and the start finish line is also in there, or sorry, the finish line, start line is there here on the grid. So once they leave the grid they don't actually come back over the actual grid marks again. Always a lot of activity here. Pretty good turnout, some lovely bikes. That's where I was filming my other wee piece of camera in there. A few t-shirt sellers and that. Managed to get myself 3 t-shirts for £10, that was quite good. So I've got those stuffed up my jacket at the minute. Good, nice grandstand. That'll be packed. That's the hospitality unit in there. So that was a lap, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna head home now and get me tea. Put my feet up for a while. Just reflect on the day. It's been good. So hope you get a chance to check out the Northwest 200 this year, either online or if you're in the UK. There's plenty of TV coverage. So ride safe. I'll see you on the next one. All the best now. Bye.